really like from working with managers
Hmm.
is to see the dynamics between the artist and the manager, like in the classical orchestras. So it's not just what you are feeling, what that person is feeling. So it's more often people start by talking about other people's lives and struggles and everything else. So with a manager, maybe I will have like 5 or 6 first sessions
Hmm.
well into the sixth session. And they are just telling me about each artist's life and struggles. And I'm
Right.
like, okay, but you are telling me that, and you seem really tense. How are you feeling?
Hmm.
And they cannot name one emotion within themselves.
That's really interesting. So they basically absorb the emotions of the people that they are managing.
Yes, it's like if they are okay, I am okay.
Mm,
But of course, that has a name, and yeah, and it's codependency. Because when
yeah.
you are trying to change your own emotions by controlling or helping or sorting out other people's lives, then that's kind of it's really a type of slavery, and it's never enough, and it doesn't help the other people because it doesn't let them take responsibility for the actions and their lives. So it's good to always just go back to what are you feeling, what is your experience, what is your take on all this. Okay, your artist or your orchestra partner, whatever, they are doing or feeling or having a tantrum in the middle of a show, but how is that making you feel? Because that's the main thing, always.
Yeah. It's such a simple point that's just overlooked. How does that make you feel? But that's really, really you've put that so well with the role of managing. Um, because I suppose that ideally we need to separate our emotions from other people's emotions. And obviously, if you're a manager, you want those people to be doing well and you want those people to be okay. But ultimately, their life is not your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Their career at that point partly is your responsibility, but their life is not. But I suppose that the boundary between those two things
Mm-hmm.
gets merged a lot. And I suppose that if you're a particularly empathic person, then the chances of you entering into codependency with that person, unless you are
Mm-hmm.
really solid and stable in your own identity, the chances of you like being able to healthily manage that are probably quite low.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I know a manager of like a high level manager of music artists, and I won't name them because it'll make it way too obvious. But um, and I think that's definitely what he experiences because he's always in turmoil and he's always like his life, he hasn't sorted his life out yet, and he tries to kind of live his life through other people's life, and it's not a healthy balance, and it's often the people that you work with, unfortunately, like really creative, amazing people, as you know, are often very troubled,